What would you do if the woman you loved, the one who swore in sickness and in health, used the emergency credit card you both shared to buy lavish gifts for another man? I never thought I'd be asking myself that question, not at 2 a.m., staring at a glowing phone screen in our silent bedroom in a high-rise overlooking Chicago's magnificent mile. The notification, a simple transaction alert from Tiffany & Co., felt like a physical blow, a cold, hard fist to my gut. This wasn't just a purchase. It was a betrayal. A secret transaction on the card she'd insisted was for life's unforeseen disasters, not for clandestine rendezvous. My heart hammered against my ribs, a frantic drumbeat in the suffocating quiet as I scrolled through. The recent activity, each line item a fresh stab, a weekend getaway to Miami, a reservation at a Michelin-starred restaurant on Ocean Drive. And then, the final, crushing blow, a charge from Luxury Watches, Inc. in Dallas. The mystery wasn't asterisk if asterisk she was cheating, but asterisk who asterisk, and asterisk how deep asterisk this deception ran, and what I would do with the shattered pieces of my life. If you genuinely enjoy our stories, please subscribe to the channel, tell us where you're from, and what time it is right now. It's always fascinating to know how far our story flows. The initial shock gave way to a cold, burning humiliation. Sarah, my wife of 10 years, the woman I'd built a life with, was living a double life. The Tiffany & Co. purchase was the first crack in her carefully constructed facade. I remembered her dismissive wave when I'd asked about the credit card statement. A casual, "Oh, just some work expenses, darling. Nothing to worry about." But the dates? The locations? They didn't align with her supposed business trips. My mind raced back, piecing together fragments of odd behavior. Late nights, hushed phone calls, a sudden obsession with her appearance, and a growing emotional distance that I'd foolishly attributed to stress. Her behavior grew increasingly strange. She'd become secretive with her phone, taking it everywhere, even to the bathroom. Her once warm, affectionate demeanor had been replaced by a chilling indifference. Our evenings, once filled with laughter and shared stories, became silent affairs, punctuated only by the clinking of cutlery. I started noticing the small things, a faint, unfamiliar cologne on her clothes, a new, expensive silk scarf I hadn't bought her, a subtle shift in her perfume. Each observation was a tiny shard of glass, embedding itself deeper into my already wounded soul. The slow discovery was agonizing. I found a crumpled receipt for a boutique hotel in Dallas, tucked into the pocket of a coat she rarely wore. The dates matched one of her conferences. Then, late one night while she was showering, her phone buzzed with a text message. I knew it was wrong, a violation of trust. But trust was already a broken concept between us. The screen lit up with a message from a contact saved as Client X. "Can't wait for our next meeting, my love. The watch looks incredible on you." My blood ran cold. The watch. The Luxury Watches, Inc. Charge. It wasn't a gift asterisk for asterisk him. What's a gift asterisk from asterisk him? Or perhaps a gift asterisk to asterisk him, bought with asterisk my asterisk money. Sarah, once my partner, transformed into a cold, calculating stranger. She'd snap at me for trivial things, accuse me of being paranoid, and gaslight me into questioning my own sanity. "You're imagining things, Mark," she'd say, her eyes devoid of the warmth I once knew. "Maybe you're just stressed." Her manipulation was masterful, designed to keep me off balance, to make me doubt the undeniable evidence accumulating in my mind. She felt untouchable, shielded by her lies and my lingering hope that it was all a terrible misunderstanding. The affair partner, a man named Derek, was a smug, self-satisfied type. Judging by the photos I eventually found on Sarah's hidden social media, he was a junior partner at a rival firm in Dallas, a man whose career Sarah had often disparaged. The irony was a bitter pill. He looked at her in those photos with an ownership that made my stomach churn. They were pictured together at a rooftop bar in New York, a place Sarah had claimed to visit with her girlfriends. The audacity, the blatant disrespect was staggering. They truly believed they were above reproach, their secret safe within their bubble of deceit. I hit rock bottom. I stopped eating, sleeping became a luxury I couldn't afford, and the vibrant city of Chicago outside our window seemed to mock my internal desolation. I'd sit in our living room, the city lights blurring through my unshed tears, feeling utterly hollowed out. The man who had once been confident, successful, and deeply in love was now a shell, consumed by grief and rage. But in that darkness, a flicker of something new ignited, a cold, hard resolve. I wouldn't just survive this. I would make them pay. My emotional breakdown was the catalyst for my transformation. I began to secretly gather proof, meticulously, patiently. I hired a private investigator, a discreet woman named Alina, who operated out of a small office on a quiet street in Lincoln Park. She confirmed my suspicions, providing irrefutable evidence. Photos of Sarah and Derek entering and leaving hotels in Miami, Dallas, and even a clandestine meeting in a secluded parking garage near O'Hare International Airport. I cross-referenced credit card statements, phone records, and flight itineraries. I documented every lie, every evasive answer, every subtle shift in her behavior. I consulted with a divorce attorney, a sharp, no-nonsense woman named Ms. Davies, whose office was in a sleek skyscraper in the Loop. She advised me on the legal traps I could set, the financial leverage I possessed. I also started a private, anonymous blog detailing the emotional toll of infidelity, carefully omitting identifying details, but building a narrative that would resonate with others who had been betrayed. This was my social trap, a slow-burning fuse. The public exposure was orchestrated with surgical precision. I filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences and, crucially, marital misconduct. The legal papers, detailing Sarah's lavish spending on Derek using our joint emergency fund, were served at her office during a high-profile board meeting. The ensuing scandal ripped through her professional life like wildfire. Simultaneously, I anonymously leaked the private investigator's photos and the credit card statements to a local gossip blog that specialized in exposing the indiscretions of Chicago's elite. The blog post, titled High-Flying Executive's Secret Life, Emergency Funds for Affair Partners' Luxuries, went viral. The comment section exploded with outrage and condemnation. Sarah's world imploded. Her reputation, once pristine, was shattered. She was forced to resign from her executive position, her career in tatters. Derek, a coward at heart, immediately distanced himself, claiming he was unaware of her marital status, a lie easily disproven by the leaked photos and texts. His own career suffered a significant blow. In the divorce proceedings, Ms. Davies expertly presented the evidence, painting a picture of calculated deceit and financial impropriety. The judge, unmoved by Sarah's tearful pleas, awarded me a substantial portion of our joint assets, citing her egregious misuse of marital funds. She was left with little, her social circle evaporated, her professional prospects ruined. The woman who had once walked with such arrogance was now a pariah, her name synonymous with betrayal. I saw her once, months later, walking alone down Michigan Avenue, her shoulders slumped, her eyes hollow. She didn't see me, and I didn't approach. There was no triumph, no joy, just a profound emptiness. The revenge was complete, but it hadn't brought back the man I was or the life I'd lost. It was just quiet now, a chilling silence where a vibrant life once stood. The silence of her absence was louder than any scream.